Hey guys, what's up? Shannon here. I hope everybody had a fantastic week and is having a super fantastic Friday. I know that I am super thankful that it's Friday. All month long, we've been talking about self esteem, and today I want to talk about freeing yourself from emotional eating by having fun. Just by having fun. So, for those that don't know me, my name is Shannon Wooten. I am a Beachbody health and lifestyle coach. I believe that healthy habits create happy people, which means I also believe that people can find their happy by being healthy. So, as I said, all month long we're talking about self esteem, and let's talk today about freeing our emotional eating habits by having fun. A three-letter word, super awesome. So I think we can all agree that our life is less stressful and a lot easier. This is unintentional. Just love this shirt. A lot easier when our life is fun. Less stress is more fun. So not only that, our self-esteem is better when we're happier. And when we're happier, generally we are healthier. So some people eat because their life is stressful. And because it's stressful, sometimes it's emotional. And if it's emotional, that creates a void. And a lot of times we will fill that void with food. Put it in there. And that's not great for us. Other times we'll eat because we're bored, because it's something to do, and because it's available, it's accessible. So having fun generally means that we are occupied, and when we're occupied, we have something to do that doesn't involve eating. And next time, just think about it. Next time that you're thinking about, all right, I'm going to go to my pantry and I'm going to grab a bag of chips because it's the weekend, and at the same time, every weekend I have this lull. Or I'm going to go and grab some donuts for my pantry. Or I'm going to grab Dodos. My cousin has a little one, you know, those little balls, the little donut balls. She calls them Dodos. So next time you're thinking about walking to the pantry and grabbing the Dodos or the chips or the donuts or whatever it is, insert said bad thing that is not good for you to fill your emotional void, walk out the door. Walk out the door and take a walk instead. Why? Because it's fun, switching it up. Or if you, again, have the same lull every weekend or every week, depending upon your work schedule, where you know that you have some time to kill, and typically you sit down and you have a giant bowl of ice cream, or instead of one glass of wine, you have five. Pass that up and schedule something. Schedule a massage. Schedule a time to get a facial. Schedule a time to get your nails done. That's fun. I want to do that. I want to get my nails done. Schedule something. Changing our behaviors can be fun if we think of healthy alternatives. And having fun is appealing. I like fun. It reminds me of those turtles. Like, why don't you like fun? I like fun. I want to do fun things. Having fun lifts our spirits and it opens our hearts. And sometimes when we open our hearts, we can also create new relationships. It can help us to connect with people. You could also potentially connect with someone who also has an emotional eating habit and maybe rely on each other to change it together. And emotional eating, unfortunately, is a great cause for weight gain. And as a result, overeating can develop a negative relationship, not only with food, because we're using it to fill an emotional void in us, our bodies, because overeating can lead to weight gain, and oftentimes that creates a negative body image. So you're having a negative relationship to food and to your body, and sometimes it can create a negative relationship with people. When we're happier, we're more open to relationships. We're more open to establishing that one-on-one rapport with someone else. But when we're not, and we are filling an emotional void, say, with food, and we also develop a negative body image, sometimes we don't want to be around people. Sometimes we feel negative about ourselves. We don't want them to see us. We feel like we're too depressed. We've been talking about self-esteem all month long. And on Monday, we talked about filling that emotional void with sugar. All of my pop soda drinkers out there, all of my perpetual ice cream eaters out there, all of my sweet eaters out there, all of the people that instead of going for one glass of wine, end up miraculously having five. We talked about that on Monday. That is not filling your emotional void. It's giving you a temporary supplement. And sometimes, like I said, sugar seeks sugar, and it's going to create a repetitive cycle. Drinking the soda, drinking the ice cream, eating the bag of chips. Same thing when we talked about on Wednesday. We talked about your period. We talked about your period. We talked about my period. We talked about what your period and my period does to ourselves, where we want to eat the bad things. We want to have the carbs instead. We want to have the ice cream instead. I know, I like the wine too, Les. I like it too. And it perpetuates this behavior. It makes us continue to want these bad things. And so being happy, as I said, You know, having a good relationship with food and having a good relationship with our body and having a good relationship with people, that will also perpetuate itself too. You know, people want to be around happy people. We just do. And people want to be around people that are positive because it breeds positivity. So the bad behavior, the same way it perpetuates itself, the good behavior also perpetuates itself too. We want to be around people that teach us good things and make our life easier. And the longer we wait to acknowledge emotional eating, the worse it's going to get. The worse, you know, the more likely you are to push people away, the more likely you are to continue emotional eating, the more likely you are to gain weight. It's a vicious cycle. So, my advice to anyone who's struggling with emotional eating and has those lulls this weekend, those spans of time where you're going to go to the pantry, you know you're going to get the chips, you know you're going to get the cereal that's loaded with sugar, or the donuts. Don't do that. Go for a walk instead. Change it up. Change your behavior. The more likely you are to change things, that's going to perpetuate itself too. Have fun. Do something that makes you feel easy, not feel guilty. And, you know that it can perpetuate a good behavior too. Do not wait for your weight loss. Get out and have fun. Do not wait for people to come to you to perpetuate good behaviors. You start. You be the impetus for that. And do not rely on someone else to make you feel good, to make a change for you. If you're overweight as a result of emotional eating, weighing less is not going to make you live more, but living more might actually make you weigh less. It's crazy. Stop putting all the pressure on your weight. Take action for yourself. Rely on those actions to help you make a difference. And fill that emotional void for yourself. Develop good food relationships. And developing a good food relationship might also give you a good body relationship. Have fun this weekend. Be easy, like I always say. Do your best to live for yourself. Thank you guys for joining. This was a short one. I'm super grateful for your support. As always, post any likes, questions, or comments. Hop on over to Life with Shannon. Watch any of the videos from this week if you've missed them. Otherwise, do good things this weekend. Be easy, stay badass, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.